Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today I am doing your Patreon votes, and with 15 votes, this is Garth Brooks' Unanswered Prayers. Blech. Unanswered Prayers. So I haven't been able to do much of Garth Brooks on the channel because Garth Brooks is very protective of his music. So most of those reactions will be on my Patreon. The link is in the description down below. So let's go ahead and check it out. Unanswered Prayers by Garth Brooks.
Just the other night at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my high school play. As I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be.
Wow.
'Cause she was the one that I wanted for all time. And each night I'd spend praying that God would make her mine. And if he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I had never asked for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for
He loves this.
some of God's greatest gifts. Unanswered prayers.
Wow.
Very cool. She wasn't quite the angel that I remembered in my dreams.
Oh.
I could tell the time had changed me. In her eyes too it seemed. We tried to talk about the old days. There wasn't much we could recall. I guess the Lord knows what he's doing after call.
Wow.
And as she walked away, well, I looked at my wife. And then and there I thank the good Lord for the gifts in my life. Sometimes I thank God for
Wow, that's a lot of people. Jeez.
some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered. Some of God's greatest gifts are often.
Don't cry, guy. Wow. So I think this was able to be uploaded because the fans are singing. But this just shows me how loved Garth Brooks is. I really had no idea. I love the lyrics in the song. And I love the connection he has with his fans, but I actually want to hear this song without the fans. So let me see if I can pull it up. Just stay with me. Unanswered. Ooh, I should spell that right, first of all. Unanswered. Let's see if I can find the actual song. Because I love the lyrics in this so much, and I want to hear him sing it like I said, without the fans. But what really got me was the prayer actually was answered. God said no. And he realized he's thinking to himself the prayer was unanswered, and he's grateful for that unanswered prayer. But sometimes God says no, and he found out the reason why, and he's very grateful for it. So let's go ahead and listen to this. Hopefully you're sticking around with me. If this is blocked, this half will be on Patreon, which is in the description down below. So let's go.
Just the other night,
It sounds better.
at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school flame. And as I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be. She was the one that I'd wanted for all times, and each night I'd spend praying that God would make her mine. And if he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, that just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care. 'Cause some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. She wasn't quite the angel that I remembered in my dreams, and I could tell the time changed me. In her eyes too it seemed. We tried to talk about the old days, there wasn't much we could recall. I guess the Lord knows what he's doing after all. And as she walked away, well, I looked at my wife, and then and there I thanked the good Lord for the gifts in my life. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs,
This is my first
and just
video.
because he may not answer doesn't mean he don't care. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered. Some of God's greatest gifts are all too often unanswered. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers.
So true. Oh man. I was not expecting to get emotional, but this just made me think about my life and my relationship with T, and just thanking God for the same reasons, because I could have ended up with the wrong person, and Lord knows what my life would have been like. So I really connect with these lyrics. It was great hearing the studio version, because I got to actually hear it clearly, and this was beautiful and emotional, and I'm definitely really excited about listening to more Garth Brooks. I haven't listened to too much Garth Brooks in the past because he's very protective of his music, And a lot of times we've tried to do Garth Brooks reactions and they end up being covers. So thank you for joining me. And if you would like to go on this Garth Brooks journey with me, subscribe to the Patreon. The link is in the description down below. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Ta-ta.